Hey, besties. Thank you for tuning into my channel. My name is Keycha, and I'm delighted to have you here. 98% of you want to know the things that I stopped buying to get out of debt. So guess what? Got to give the people what they want. This is part 1 of 10 things I stopped buying to get out of debt. So if this is something you're interested in, keep watching. Okay, like I always say, I'm not going to hold you long. I just want to get in and out, okay? Okay, so we're going to do a countdown. 10 to 1, even though part 2 going to be the other 10. But this is 10 to 1, 10 to 1, 10 to 1. All right, number 10. I stopped buying purses. Y'all, I'm a Coach girl. I love Coach. I got the shoes, the purses, the jewelry. You know, that's a low-key luxury purse. It's not high profile like Louis Vuitton, Gucci, all that. But the circle I run in is A+. So I love Coach bags. I love the bags. But I had to realize, put the brakes on it. Stop buying Coach purses, period. So that's one thing I did. Okay, coming in at number 9. Stop buying soda. Stop buying soda because, number 1, you're pre-diabetic. You're gaining weight. You don't really need it anyway. So I really cut it out because I didn't need to spend money on it. But it did help me with my weight. Because that sugar, all that sugar, let me tell you, soda is like liquid candy. You don't need it. In moderation, every now and then. Even though now we drink it sometimes on the weekend when we visit my parents. Because my kids just started tasting soda maybe like a year ago. But I cut out the soda and started drinking water, more water, even though I'm a big water drinker. Number 8, extended warranties. I tell you, everything you buy, they have a warranty. Warranty for this, warranty for that. You just purchased a new watch, you want a warranty. You just bought that couch, you want a warranty? No, ma'am. Let me tell you, as soon as that item breaks and you try to execute the extended warranty, oh no, it doesn't qualify because we don't clean those stains. Oh no, it doesn't qualify because your kid broke your watch. I cut out the extended warranties. It was just a colossal waste of my money. Okay, number 7, name brands. Okay, did I mention y'all earlier that I was a Coach girl? I love some Coach. Name brands. So I cut out all the name brands in clothes, shoes, what have you. I cut out the name brands. Just the basic, just giving them skips. But the cool thing is now you can find shoes on Amazon that are like a no-name or knockoff brand. They look good. Now, when I was a kid, oh girl, them Bobos, everybody knew you was in Bobos. But now you can find things for your kids that look like Nikes. And they call Psyches. They got all kind of crazy names, but they look good. And nobody will never know. I buy them for myself sometimes. I buy them for my kids. Nobody knows. Cut out name brands. Okay? Number 7, I cut out eating out. If you watch any of my previous budgeting videos, you know I always go over my eating out budget like a psycho. I always go over it because I'm busy. A lot of times I don't really want to cook because I'm tired. Because I'm a busy lady. I'm doing a lot of things. Trying to run a household. Keep my job. I just don't feel like cooking. So, and it's not that I don't cook. But sometimes I just have so much to do for my job and my kids. I just don't have the time. But during that time period, I batch cooked. I meal prepped. I did everything in advance. I made sure I made like a whole loaf full of peanut butter and jelly sandwiches and put them in the freezer. So when I get off from work, we had to go to church service or another event, I didn't have to go to McDonald's. Get some of those sandwiches, put them in a bag, get some bottled water, some juice boxes. We out the door, okay? So that prepping in ahead of time for meal prep and batch cooking is very helpful. And as a matter of fact, I'm getting back into that right now as we speak, okay? Number 5. I'm an avid reader ever since I was a little kid. I love reading. My kids love reading. But you know what thing I realized? Instead of going to Barnes & Noble, go to the public library. The books are free there. Think about it. How many times are you going to really read a book? Or your kids? And then you just put it on a shelf and it collects dust. So I thought about that thing. Nah. We're going to the library. Not buying any new books. We're going to the library. So that's what I started doing. Just going to the library, keeping those books for 2 weeks. Check them out again for another 2 weeks. Turn them back in. Number 4. I cut out buying paper plates, plastic utensils, plastic paper cups. Because I'm not going to lie. Ever since I was a kid, sob story, I was traumatized about washing dishes. And I hated washing dishes. So I would get out a paper plate, plastic knife, fork, paper cup, plastic cup in a minute. But during that time, I realized that was a waste of money. Let me put that money onto paying off some debt. So I had to start washing dishes. And I have a dishwasher, so I just put that in regular rotation. Put that stuff in the dishwasher, bada bing, bada boom. My kids were real small then. They couldn't really help me, but now they are bigger. So they can help me load the dishwasher. So like I said earlier, I'm getting back into remembering those things that I did to get out of debt. Because it's so easy. Let me tell you, tip of the day. Once you get out of a lot of debt and you start having more money freed up, it's very easy to slide backwards. Because like now, I don't have to pay childcare for daycare after school. So that's some extra money. It's very easy to slide. And I kind of see myself, so I'm like, let's go back this way. So I'm like, even though I'm talking to you about this right now, this is a refresher for me to get back on track. Get back on track, sis. You can do it. Because it's very easy to go backwards, like I said. All right, number 3. Number 3, Swiffer wipes. I cut out the Swiffer wipes, y'all. I was Swiffer wipe for days. I love some Swiffer wipes. The wet ones, or the ones I normally get. I don't really get the dry ones, but I have used those. But the wet ones. But I realized, nah. Get that old bucket and mop. Don't, because the Swiffer wipes, they can be a colossal waste of money. So I just got the bucket and the mop and got it done. Number 2. Now this one saved a lot of money. I cut off my cable TV. Y'all, that was a hard one. I think I had to pray about that one. I had to think about it a lot. I had to cut out cable TV. So for a long time, I just went with the little antenna. I fell in love with, what's that channel? HNI. Because everybody knows I'm a big Star Trek fan. So 8 o'clock was the original Star Trek. 9 o'clock, Next Generation. 10 o'clock, Deep Space Nine. 11 o'clock, Voyager. Bada bing, bada boom. I was happy every night. Then on weekends, we just found something to watch. His DVDs or what have you. So I got used to regular TV. But then as I started getting out of that, I kind of brought Sling in. I did Sling for like a year or so. Okay. But that was helpful. Because I realized most of the times we didn't even really watch TV like that. No, I didn't really even watch TV like that because for maybe like the past 5 or 6 years, I've been like, even before I started getting out of that, I would record what I wanted to watch because I didn't have time to watch it. Okay. So the cable TV, I cut that out. And the number one thing I did to get out of that is stop buying new clothes. Stop buying new clothes for myself and my children. I went to the Goodwill for me, and I went to Once Upon a Time for my kids. No, especially with the kids. They outgrow stuff so fast. And a lot of times when I go to Once Upon a Time, I have found brand new clothes and shoes with tags on it. And even at the Goodwill, did you know, next tip of the day, did you know that Target is a distributor for the Goodwill? I remember one time I went in Goodwill, they had a long rack full of Target clothing with tags on it. And if you frequent certain places like Target, Walmart, what have you, you know what their tags look like. Everybody's tags look different and their clearance stickers look different. So I looked at it and I said, this is a Target clearance tag. I've got my girls' comforter sets. I've got them clothing, shoes, tons of things from the Goodwill that was brand new from Target. So y'all don't sleep on Goodwill. Don't sleep on it. You can find a lot of things. So besties, that was 10 things that I did or I stopped buying to get out of debt. Now next week will be part 2 with 10 more things that I did. And y'all, for real, these things helped me. These things were game changers because I'm a firm believer, and I've said this before on my channel. We have enough money to do what we need to do. But it's how we manage it. It's how we spend it, how we allocate it. So sit down, sis. One day, just write down all your bills, all your expenses. See what you need to eliminate. Because I did that one time at my very beginning of my debt-free journey. And I was able to pull out almost $200, I think $190 of expenses that I could immediately eliminate and place those on getting out of debt. So you can do it too. So in the comments, what are you willing to stop spending your money on to jumpstart your debt-free journey? Or if you're in the midst of your debt-free journey or you've come out of your debt-free journey, what have you done or are willing to do to get out of debt? What would you stop spending your money on? So please, let's keep chatting in the comments. Remember, take care of your money take care of you. And let's keep talking on the next video.